In Greek mythology, Prometheus stole fire from the gods. Zeus was so angered by his transgression that he had him staked to a rock and his liver eaten out by an eagle. J. Robert Oppenheimer, the so-called father of the atomic bomb, was also named the American Prometheus, and the analogy is clear. Even though he was, at one point, the most famous scientist in the world, he was haunted by his work and spent his latter years afraid of the potential dangers of scientific advances. Nuclear fission was first discovered in Berlin in December 1938. When the German physicists published their work, they detailed how energy had been released during the fission process. It was immediately obvious to the global scientific community that if you could create enough fission, i.e. a chain reaction, it would produce a bomb of enormous power. This raised the spectre of a Nazi atomic weapon, initiating an Allied effort that culminated in the now famous Manhattan Project. For this book, I decided not to examine the technical endeavours of building the bomb, which are extremely well documented. I was more interested in the morality and ethics of their work, the decision to use it, even after the Nazi defeat, and how the academics turned against its use, foreseeing the dangers of proliferation. As a counterpoint to this nuclear production line, and in order to allow the story to breathe, I cast the lead character upon a voyage in a small sailing boat across the South Pacific, conjuring vast distances in the elements, in order to juxtapose the darkness with bright natural beauty, or so it might have seemed. The physical journey also became a metaphor for the journey into his soul, as he searched for meaning and identity in his life. So this is not a war book, more a story about characters that lived inside the events occurring at the end of World War II and the start of the Cold War. We see an ex-US Navy captain at home on the ocean and loved by his crew members, while his family suffered due to the lengthy separations. He sensed trouble in his gut and he knew that death was coming for him. Finally, we see an investigative journalist who's been in the business too long and needs a little something each day to start him up or wind him down. We watch as he follows the breadcrumb trail left in the wake of the naval man, trying to unravel the onion layers that surround and envelop the mystery. So come with me and meet this journalist as I read an excerpt from the book.